Hello, 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 my little maniacs. This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming. Come back at you with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over my weekly predictions for last week and then my predictions for week 9 of the NFL season. Now, I do want to apologize as I did have to post all of my games on my community post because I unfortunately did not have internet, so I was unable to post a video that I had recorded. So rather than just try to post that video and have it not be what I want it to be, I figured I'd just post it as a community post. That way it'd be out before the games all started. But anyway, guys, also please ignore the fact it's edited. I had realized that after I had posted it, I accidentally did not spell Jaden's name correctly, so I had to go back and fix that. But that's the only reason that's edited. Everything else has been solidified. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. So I'm going to go with what I best remember because I haven't looked at it in a minute. So I believe for the Thursday night, I did pick the Vikings, unfortunately. I did take the Ravens. Then I took Detroit, took the Texans, took Green Bay, and then I'm pretty sure I took Arizona. I could be mistaken on that. Then I did take the Jets. I took the Bengals because I was like, why not an upset? Took Tampa. I took the Chargers. I took the Bills. I took the Commanders because if Jaden played, I took the Broncos. Took Kansas City. Took the Niners, and then took Pittsburgh. So overall, I did pretty good. But anyway, let's get into this week. So obviously, the Thursday night football game this week is the Houston Texans headed to the New York Jets. Yeah, I'm taking the Texans. I'm sorry, but the Jets have looked absolutely horrible outside of their 2 wins, which were both against, I believe it was against the Titans and then the Patriots, both of which are just not great teams. But I gotta take the Texans here. I could very well see this being a random upset. I know the Texans are dealing with a couple injuries, but I gotta have faith that the ball's gonna keep rolling for the Texans, and they're just gonna mop over the Jets. Dallas headed to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Dallas losing last week on Sunday Night Football against the Niners, and the Falcons unfortunately beating my Tampa Bay Buccaneers while I was in the stadium. I want to pick Dallas so bad. I want to, but it's in Atlanta. I expect Atlanta to stay hot, but I would love for Dallas to win here. I just don't see it happen. Broncos headed to the Ravens. Also, please ignore my cat. He's gonna be grumpy until I, get up. Anyway, Broncos headed to the Ravens. Yeah, I gotta take Baltimore. Lamar's literally like an MVP favorite right now, and I do not have faith in Denver's defense to slow down Lamar. Simple as that. Miami headed to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Josh Allen is the MVP favorite in my opinion. He has looked absolutely amazing. I think he literally just threw his first interception of the year last week. So, absolutely insane of what he's been doing. Give me Buffalo. Saints headed to Carolina to take on the Panthers. I a tie. Both teams have looked god awful. The Saints are on a 6-game losing streak. The Panthers are on a 6-game losing streak as well. Both of these teams look god awful. I kind of want to pick the Panthers just because it put the Saints at the bottom of the division, but I'm gonna take the Saints. Yeah, that's just gonna be an awful game. Anyway, Vegas headed to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Yeah, give me Cincy. I like the Raiders and all, but I don't like the QB situation they got going on. Minshew has not looked great, and eventually the Bengals are going to be able to get some wins chained together. Going with Cincy. Next up, we got the Chargers head to Cleveland with Jabu. Jabu. But I gotta take LA. Cleveland's a fun story. I would love to see Jabu take Cleveland on a little bit of a run here to finish off the year, but I gotta take the Chargers to get back in the win column here. They're gonna keep stacking their wins. At least I think they won last week, or did they have a bye last week? They might have had a bye. Oh, they played the Saints. Duh, where they demolished the Saints. Glorious. All right, Washington taking on the Giant. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Washington. Washington, all the way. Go away. Washington all the way. Giants are not a good football team. they've shown flashes, but I don't trust Daniel Jones. I don't trust the offense to get points. And Washington's defense last week against the Bears looked actually competent. And even though it did come from a Hail Mary to win the game, I still got faith in Washington to win. New England headed to Tennessee, take on the Titans. Patriots, I guess. This sounds like an awful game, but I'm gonna take New England. I like Drake May. He's been playing well. I don't like what Titans have got going on at quarterback or their defensively, especially when they trade D Hop. Like I just don't think their offense is gonna be able to put up points. Chicago headed to Arizona. Oh, this is a interesting game to say the least. No free advertisement for you. God, I like both these teams. They've been coming together as of late, but I got to go with Chicago here. Chicago's got to put a statement win out there. They got to be able to start getting back in the NFC North race because the NFC North all has like has above 500 record. All of them pushing 5 wins or more, and I just feel like it's got to be that week. All right, Jacksonville headed to Philly. Jacksonville. The Philly. If Philly somehow loses to the Jags, Sirianni's got to be like on the hot seat because like there's no way this team should lose to the Jags. I'd definitely be surprised. Rams headed to Seattle, take on the Seahawks, who have been on a little bit of a slump, going currently 4-4, whereas LA got impressive win on Thursday Night Football against who was it? The Rams, the Vikings. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Rams here in a little bit of an upset divisional game. So obviously it can go either way, but I like the Rams just a little bit better. All right, Detroit headed to Green Bay. Detroit's only lost 1 game so far to my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't think that's gonna change. I like Green Bay, but Jordan Love is hurt. Not sure if he's gonna play, but even if he doesn't play, Malik's looked good for them when he's had to play. But Detroit put up 50 points last week, which is just insane. So give me Detroit. All right, Colts headed to Minnesota. Yeah, give me the Minnesota to get a bounce back win. They were 5-0, now they lost 2 in a row, but I think they just are going to match up against the Colts. Joe Flacco is the official starter for the Colts, but I like the Vikings a little bit better here. Sam Darnold's looking for a bounce back game. I think this is going to be it for him to get back in the race for the NFC North crown. All right, next up, we got my Tampa Bay Buccaneers head to Kansas City for Monday Night Football, which I will be streaming in this game this week. And okay, listen. The Chiefs are 7-0. Like, I fully expect them to win this game. But you cannot expect me to not pick my team. I'm still biased. Also, it'd be really funny if Tampa gives the Chiefs their first loss. And then we can say that both top teams in the NFC and the AFC, we've given them their only loss. That'd be hilarious to be able to say. So give me Tampa. I'm biased. I will fully admit I'm biased. But Kansas City's offense has been a little bit sporadic as of late. Their defense has been what's been winning them games. So their offense got to show a little bit. I definitely think Tampa could win this game, but they got to go out and they got to start firing. Tampa's been one of those teams like they can put up points offensively, and their defense has been shutting them down, been letting them down. So like if their defense could take advantage of the fact that Chiefs offense has been in a little bit of a slump, I definitely could see a situation where Tampa Bay wins here. But I'm going to pick my team because obviously it's my team. I'm going to pick my own team. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that noni bell on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Try and hit that by the end of the year. Try and hit 1600 by the end of the month. Let's get it, fam. And as always, I will see you guys later. Stay crazy, fam.